Welcome into Cavaliers Live, presented by Wayside Furniture. The Cavaliers beat the Brooklyn Nets 106-102. And standing with me now is Jared Allen. Jared, how important was it on a night where the rhythm wasn't there the entire game, but just to find a way to win?
It's just one of those things. You could tell in the first half we didn't have the energy. We weren't satiated with how we were playing. But when we came out in the second half, James made an effort to give everybody extra effort, tell everybody to keep going and fight even harder in the second half.
How would you assess the overall performance in this game?
We definitely have to be better. This is definitely one of those games where we have to come in, do the job, and get out.
So, listen, February is over, but you just keep delivering.
Yeah.
What's been the key to your consistency?
Right. Well, it's actually, in my head, a leap year. Today's the 29th. But, no, just attacking every game, the same mentality, going out there, trying to find my spot, trying to get my teammates open. And when I get my teammates open, that rewards me. It opens up the lane for me as well.
This started well before James got here, but obviously James is here now. He was back tonight.
Right.
How did it feel to be back in actions with him?
Great. That's my teammate now. That's somebody who's going to lead us into the postseason, somebody who's going to lead us on and off the court. So it's just good to have him in the rotation, good to have him lead us. Like at halftime, he told us we weren't doing good enough, and then we came out and we got the job done.
How much did that message ring true with you guys?
All of it. I mean, he's a guy who's been through it so many times, and we're just trying to follow in his footsteps.
All right, lastly, you look ahead right now. Where does your focus turn to? Because after this week, with the month of March and how it's going, you guys have a lot on the horizon.
Yeah, day by day. At this point in the season, it's day by day, dog days of the season. Legs are getting tired, mentality's getting tired. You have to take it day by day.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, the Cavaliers beat the Brooklyn Nets 106-102. Stay with us on the Cavaliers Live postgame show. Brad Doherty will give his thoughts. We'll hear from Kenny Atkinson, and we might even have a player stop by. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Cavaliers Live, presented by Wayside Furniture. The Cavaliers come up with the win here in Brooklyn, beat the Nets 106-102, the third and final stop of this road trip. And Brad, this was not an easy game. This was not one that was put away in the beginning, but the Cavs, at the end of the day, they did just find a way.
Yeah, I felt like the game a couple of nights ago just took so much energy and effort, and we had the long delay, and it was just such a battle. Guys get in yesterday to try to get a little bit of rest. It was tough. We got out. The legs were a little bit tired starting the beginning of the game. Got a young Nets basketball team. These guys are hungry. They're in transition all the time looking for shots. So it's difficult to game plan for these guys. But I thought throughout the entirety of the game, we got better and better. And then in the fourth quarter, our maturity showed. We executed better. We were more tenacious on the offensive end. We took advantage of mismatches and did what we needed to do to win a tough basketball game.
I love when Brad just leads me right into the sponsor, because that fourth quarter is our Misney Make 'em Pay moment, brought to you by Tim Misney. Things changed in the fourth quarter. Cavaliers much more focused, much more physical, much more in tune on the defensive end, which at the end of the day, Brad, as we all know, that's where getting those stops is where the game's won.
Yeah, we gave up some layups in the first half that we just shouldn't have, and there was more emphasis on stopping the dribble drive, being in that passing lane, being aggressive around the basket, and we did a great job of that. Then on the offensive end, it was just execution. Take it up a little bit, move a little bit faster, a little quicker, get to your spots, and attack the goal. And that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, the Cavaliers got off the ball much quicker in that fourth quarter. And hey, we mentioned the streaks in the pregame show. The streak continues against the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets move into tied for the second place, Cavs' longest active win streak in the NBA. But much more importantly than that is our guest of the hour, Keon Ellis. Thank you so much for joining us. Man, I thought tonight was going to be a tough game for you. You've got your thumb or your pointer finger taped up here. You come out of this one. You have a great game on both the offensive and defensive end.
Yeah, I mean, good game. We got the win. It's kind of all that mattered. But, as far as finger-wise, was kind of thinking about it going into shooting times and all that. But immediately, as soon as I checked onto the court, I didn't think about it at all. So, and it feels fine. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we were struggling a little bit there, just running in mud. And then when you checked into the game, it was noticeable. Your energy, effort. I mean, is that who you are? I mean, you took us to an intensity level through your play that was like that. Everyone else was struggling. All of a sudden, you buoyed us. Is that who you are?
That's definitely who I try to be night in, night out. Come in and, bring – I think that's a second unit type of thing anyway, to come in and bring energy and, keep the team afloat or, take off. So, yeah, I just try to come in and, bring that energy, be that kind of guy on the defensive end, getting into the ball, getting the stops, being in the right spot. So, I kind of take pride in that. So, for sure.
Fantastic.
So James Harden was back on the floor with you out there tonight. I could see him not just in your ear, but in a lot of guys' ears. Jared Allen mentioned to me post-game, hey, he had a message for you all at halftime. What was it?
That we all needed to pick it up, basically. Everyone top to bottom. We didn't have the cleanest first half, but, the game's still there for us. We had another 24 minutes to go. So just trying to come out and approach that second half with the right mindset and, just leave out here with the win.
Yeah, what are you looking at? You think you guys need to clean up just a little bit? The past 2 games,
right.
We lost those games, but we played really well. Today, win this game, didn't play as well. So what are you thinking about going into next week?
Our scheduling games haven't been the easiest lately. But a night like tonight, you're going to have nights like that. But so still good to get the win. But I think tonight we didn't come. I wouldn't say we didn't come out with the right energy, but some of the mislaps we had on defense that kind of gave them energy.
Right.
And now they're seeing the ball go in, and that makes them play a little bit better on the defensive end. And they have flow going into their offense. So it's the NBA at the end of the day. Their record might not show that they're the best team in the league, but they're once you get rolling, like anybody's beatable. So we kind of let them, gave them some hope at first, and now we're playing with fire. But still, like you said at halftime, James gave us the message, and everyone tried to lock in for the second half and pick it up.
Hey, it's not easy to play through broken fingers out there, and you're doing it. James is doing it. What is it about this team where you guys are trying to give everything no matter what?
We know the end goal here, and at that time of the year, no team is really going to be truly 100% with all their players. And we wanted to kind of get back on the winning track. We dropped the last 2, been really good games, close games. But, just tried to stick it out. Obviously, me and James both felt good enough with our injuries to go out and play. So just wanted to try to go out and help the team.
Yeah.
I was going to say I was going to let him go, but I'm going to leave you with this because our PR guru was texting me right before you came over, Sharon, and he has this stat for me. He said that you just became one of 10 players in Cavaliers history to have a game with 5 blocks and 3 steals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
In those minutes.
That's all right.
That's pretty good, right?
That's all right. That's all right.
Just a handful of games for you. That's not too bad, right?
Thanks. Hopefully I get a couple more.
There you go.
So
add to it.
Absolutely.
All right, go get some rest. Then we'll see you on the plane, all right? Keon, appreciate you very
much. Thank you so much. Great game.
Very much.
Great game.
All right, well, the second player, Brad, that was gutting it through finger injuries, James Harden tonight. He made it work.
Oh, first play of the game, he throws that exquisite pass to Jared Allen to start the basketball game, and okay, he's back. Absolutely. Passing the ball. His leadership is just outstanding. Directing people. He was directing guys with his eyes when he's being double teamed. You could see him looking, and guys were moving. So he is a true asset to this basketball team. He played well tonight, and a big win on some tired legs for these Cavaliers.
And how big of a difference, Brad, was it having him in this game?
Yeah, he is just the difference maker. You can put the ball in his hands, and Kenny Atkinson can basically turn his back and talk to everyone else and make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. All you have to do is be in the right position to start the play, and he will move the ball, which that gravity moves the defense. And when that defense moves, it makes openings. And when those openings happen, guys like Sam Merrill, Jared Allen, Evan Mobley step into those gaps, and they have opportunity. That's what it's about. When James Harden's on the court, everybody gets to eat.
You mentioned Evan, and that was a guy that we singled out in the pregame show. What did you make of just the aggression from him and where he's at?
Yeah, the past 2 games, he comes back to the Detroit game. I see the explosiveness. I see the physicality. Tonight, same thing. He shot a couple of shots from the perimeter, but didn't settle for that. You don't want to settle for that if you're Evan. He was forceful, getting to the free throw line, going to the front of the goal, getting those fouls on the opposing team. That's what we need Evan Mobley to be the majority of the time. He wants to make a couple out shots, got no problem with that. 99% of the time, though, I want to see him going to the basket.
Man, get a load of this, Brad. Do you see all these numbers here? Let me tell you what this means.
Ooh.
Cavaliers win. So that's one leg of the parlay.
Yes.
Evan Mobley goes off, right? That's another leg of the parlay. And James Harden, he hits as well, just barely, because he had 30. We had the over 29.5 with his points and assists.
What do we win?
We just win smiles here on the pregame show.
Smile?
Yeah. I can give you a pat on the back.
Some ice cream or something?
You were calling for hot dogs during the game.
And no one brought me one.
No one did bring you a hot dog.
They don't like us here in
What do you
Brooklyn.
like on your hot dog, Brad?
I just like a hot dog. A little relish, a little mustard. They hook me up in Cleveland. I get hot dogs all the time. Brooklyn people are mean.
Well, it is that point in the postgame show where Brad enjoys his favorite part. It's where I get to let him go.
Hasta luego.
We'll have more from Kenny Atkinson coming up. Welcome back to Cavaliers Live, presented by Wayside Furniture. The Cavaliers beat the Brooklyn Nets 106-102. Let's head over to Kenny Atkinson now for his post-game press conference, presented by Wayside Furniture.
Hey, Kenny, what stands out to you about this one?
Oh, we didn't play great. I thought they played really well. I thought they got up under us, pressured us, forced us into a lot of turnovers. I thought the second half we cleaned it up a little better. I thought Evan was really impactful. He's starting to catch his groove. Keon Ellis with 5 blocks, 3 steals, and he's just having these stat lines that you never see from a wing defender. I thought that was really, and then Sam hitting a couple of big buckets, and not even the threes. That one drive he had off the pressure, that was good. But our offense wasn't great tonight. Obviously missed a lot of free throws. We're going to make our free throws. Wasn't perfect, but we found a way.
After scoring 17 points in the second quarter and going into halftime down by 6, what do you feel like changed in the second half for you?
I thought it was energy and focus. Like, we watched a couple of clips. It wasn't tactics. Our energy and focus wasn't at a peak level at all. And I thought in the second half we talked about it at halftime. We turned it up a little better. But they played well. Give them a lot of credit. They really. Young players playing hard, and they play good basketball.
What did you see from James in his return?
Pretty good. I mean, you could see in the first half, he's not 100%, obviously. I thought in the second half, though, he had that stretch there where we were struggling. He kind of took over, got to the free throw line, hit a couple threes. So that was good. But first half definitely could feel that he's he's not 100%, but he's a gamer and kind of toughed it out.
You said that, seeing that he wasn't 100%. Where did you notice that the most in the first half?
Just on the ball, yeah. A couple of those turnovers weren't his. Then I noticed him kind of deferring a couple times, bringing the ball up, which he never does. Just probably needed to give it a break. So, listen, it's tough. It's a tough one. Especially for a guy that handles it as much as he does. But we needed him tonight. He obviously playing handicapped. He still played really well. Excuse me.
You mentioned Keon. He's still kind of new to you. You're still learning him. What are you seeing from him on the defensive end that makes him so disruptive?
I mean, the multiple efforts, right? This is a multiple effort league now, with all the body movement, ball movement. You have to continue. I mean, the one effort he had on Michael Porter Jr. in the right corner, and it's like he contested him 4 times, and Michael still made it. But I was like, I've never seen that. I've never seen a guy, how Michael pump fakes, and Keon contested it once, he contested it twice, and I think he swiped down and got a last contest, and boom, you go. But that play personifies him. He never gives up on a play. It's really unique. Like I said, I've never quite seen a player like him defensively.
Does it allow you as a coach?
Well, it might be the month of March for us, but for Jared Allen, he says he's still playing like it's February. Jared Allen with you. We've got more coming up next on Cavs Live. Welcome back to Cavaliers Live, presented by Wayside Furniture. The Cavaliers beat the Nets 106-102. Well, we've got a programming alert for you. You already love the Golics. They're moving to 3:30 Eastern, and then check out Countdown Live with Stan Verrett at 5:30 as he preps you for the night's action. It's all the sports you need, all in one place. All right, well, let's take a look at what the Cavaliers have on tap the next 4 games. You probably are well aware of Tuesday night's game. It'll be a rematch against the Detroit Pistons. And if you thought that last game was fiery, cannot wait to see what happens in that one. After that, though, after the Cavs go all out, they're going to have a break. They'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday without any games at home as they prepare for a huge game, a matinee game against against the Boston Celtics on Sunday. After that, that becomes the first game of a back-to-back. The second night of the back-to-back is against the Philadelphia 76ers at home. Then they will travel on the road to Orlando and take on the Magic. So, although this first week of March, a little bit light on the games, they will make up for it on the back end. Don't you worry about that. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on the Cavaliers Live post-game show. Shout out Keon Ellis for joining us as well. Pretty incredible that he became one of just 10 Cavaliers with 5 blocks and 3 steals. Oh, and what I didn't mention, he became the first Cavalier since the 2020-21 season when Andre Drummond did it. That was way back when. Cavaliers basketball, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.